Let's go now to a community that is being really hard hit by the lockdown in Victoria at the moment. That's the town of Shepparton. I'm going to catch up with the Mayor of Shepparton, Kim O'Keefe. Kim, thanks for joining us. Your community's been hit very hard with some infections in schools and lockdown and a big focus on testing there. Tell us what's the latest, what's going on and how your community's dealing with it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today. Look, it's been a very hectic few days. Friday morning was the first announcement that we actually were told that we had a local case. Since then, it has been full on. Obviously, there's been lots of sites that have been raised as being infectious sites. The community themselves have stepped up. I mean, we've got 5 drive-through testing stations, which is, fantastic. They've all been incredibly busy with very long waiting times, but we're doing what we need to do. There's a lot of uncertainty and obviously there's a lot of concern. So we're just really trying, to keep calm, support each other, be very connected to our schools, the teaching staff, the families. Look, one great thing about a regional city, as what I live in, is that we do connect so beautifully together, and we certainly, help each other when we need to, and that's the very strong messaging across our community at the moment, just to stay calm, get tested. Let's do the things that we really need to do to really support our whole community, and as you've been talking about, particularly the students.
It's a heavy blow, though. Now, this is an area where you've got the SPC cannery, which has talked about getting mandatory vaccinations. You can understand why. You've got the schools impacted, as you say. The impact on business must be massive. That part of Victoria, I know, has got a proud heritage in footy. Presumably your footy finals have been ditched. I mean, just tell us about that economic and social impact.
Yeah, look, it's devastating. I mean, in many ways, of course, businesses are just so struggling, retail, hospitality, tourism, like every other place, across the state, across the country. But we do have some really fantastic industries, as you've mentioned, manufacturing and a lot of really strong businesses that have been going really well and are still going really well. So they're the positives. But yeah, it's really the impact of, our smaller local businesses and just the devastation. And we're still, going to see what that means into the future. But of course, we have to do what we need to do. And even prior to the lockdown being announced, a lot of our businesses closed early once they realised that there was a case within our community. So, we're proud of that. But yeah, just stepping up. I mean, so many people have really gone and got tested. But
just quickly, Daniel Andrews is going to have to accept living with the virus, getting vaccination levels up and living with the virus, doesn't he? He still seems to be pushing the zero COVID dream.
Yeah, look, I think this is the thing. We do have to learn to live with it. And what does that percentage look like? I don't think we all know we're never going to get to zero, but we need to get to a point of time where we can live with this virus, because we can't be continually locked down like this. We can't live our lives like this. And we all know vaccination is the roadmap out.
Thanks for joining us, Kim. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Kim O'Keefe there, who's the Mayor of Shepparton in Victoria.